My name is Ralph, and since March 2019, I have worked intensely to figure out how to solve the water crisis in the Murray-Darling Basin. As you can hear from my accent, I am not Australian, but I have devoted most of my aquaculture studies to large-scale productions and the economics of water in Australia. Firstly, I would like to congratulate SpaceX on their successful Starlink mission this Wednesday. This marks the 8th launch of internet satellites to bring internet to all regions of the planet. This will be a game changer for aquaculture when it goes live in 2024, and I can't wait to see that happen. My contribution to aquaculture will be a little different. It will be to form a startup called Stockpile Hydration. It is a technology company which aims to expand aquaculture productions through the innovation of water. The total water availability in the Murray-Darling Basin is expected to shrink due to climate change. So if my vision of aquaculture expansion is to be accomplished, I would need to physically allocate water and bring it to the region without stealing from other states. Now here's the tricky part. The only water body that is not already allocated by the water markets is seawater. So if I were to reach, let's say, the Cotton City Murray, I would need a 270-kilometer pipeline along with a desalination plant to treat the water. If I were to purchase such a system, at current prices, this would set me back $2.3 billion excluding energy and running costs. So I asked these two questions. Why are desalination and pipelines so damn expensive? And two, what innovation is actually needed to reduce the cost to a fraction of that price? These are the questions I would like answers to. But at this stage, I estimate my chances of having success with this to be very, very low. Plus, farms actually need to improve their water efficiency before we can reach such a state. Therefore, I have altered my focus to Stockpile Hydration Sphere. This is not a side project, but an important step towards the vision of getting more water to the Murray-Darling. Stockpile Hydration Sphere will greatly improve water use efficiency with advanced soil water monitoring systems. This allows for better irrigation decisions and will increase the profitability of farms through lower purchases of water licenses. Here's a picture of current soil moisture sensors. Farmers cannot drive machines over these sensors, and it's simply a hassle to have them. They're expensive and only a few actually want to use them. As I would say, they are a killer for the water monitoring market. So I have 6 weeks to come up with a design and build the first prototype that can outcompete these sensors in every aspect of both price, quality and convenience. This prototype will be sent to Associate Professor Guy Roth at the University of Sydney's Narrabri campus. Roth will here test and compare them with current soil moisture sensors. I asked Roth about how many farms that currently uses soil moisture sensors, and he said around 25% of all industries in the basin currently uses them, and the cotton industry tops that list. I think, to be honest, this is a growing market. We must not think of Australia for what it is, but what Australia could become. And 100% of all irrigators will monitor the water in soil by 2030. And the government will make sure this happens through incentives and regulation. Once Australian water use become the most efficient in the world, then we can talk about pipelines and desalination for agricultural use. And I know there are a lot of people out there who want the same vision as I. So, through collaboration with like-minded startups and organizations, we can achieve innovation only a few would dare to dream of. Forget about water scarcity in South Africa for a moment. Forget about California, Israel or Saudi Arabia. No, I think the greatest challenge is to build 1,500 water systems in Australia and make them profitable in the long haul. This would make a great mark on the world. I can assure you the Australian Water Association, the cotton industry, and the financial sector will support such a vision. For more information, please contact me on LinkedIn or email provided on this slide, and hopefully, together, we can look back 10 years from now and say it was the right decision to pursue desalination and develop the innovation needed for agricultural use.